They've obviously cut
Yeah. Nice to hear you.
interest rates
Welcome.
to 0.5%. Do you think they're doing enough?
Yeah. I think today, this morning, Bank of Korea declined the interest rate 0.25 percent point again. Also, as you mentioned, the U.S.-China conflict affect the Korean economy enormously because the ratio of export to China of the Korean total export is almost about 25%. Also, we are exporting to China via Hong Kong. Therefore, I think the U.S.-China conflict on the Hong Kong issue is will affect the Korean economy enormously.
Do you see the BOK needing to cut more, though? I mean, we're already at record lows here on the policy rate. Frankly, how much would another cut really help?
I think that this morning already Bank of Korea declined the interest rate 0.25% point. I think considering the Korean economic situation declining continuously, Bank of Korea may have another decrease of interest rate again.
Do you think we're going to get to negative at some point?
I think not negative because traditionally we have no negative interest rate. But I think the Bank of Korea can decrease interest rate up to 0%, but not negative.
I'm wondering then, and I want to bring in the topic of household debt, which has been an issue for South Korea as well. You know, a lot of households are very leveraged, let's put it that way as well. Is that at all, or should that be a concern at this point, especially as, you know, where yields are and potentially we might even get negative real rates in South Korea, which tends not to be very good if you're leveraged like South Korean households?
But I think considering, of course, now currently, Korean economy has a very bad situation, very unstable. For instance, minus economic growth rate, skyrocketing, unemployed, declining export, etc. But we think in the second half of this year, Korean economy will begin to rebound. Therefore, I think Bank of Korea need not to go to negative interest rate, but I think they can go to 0% rate. Right?
Okay, I want to talk now about, I guess, the overall response. Interest rate cuts are only one part of the equation, really. How do you think overall South Korea has responded to this crisis?
Yeah, in case of too much decline of interest in Korea, as you know, the Korean economy is a totally small open economy. That means the financial market is totally open. Therefore, we are worried about some possible capital outflow of foreign investment from Korean market. Therefore, we are very cautious. Bank of Korea are very cautious to decrease the interest rate. That's, I think, the very bad situation of the small open economy.
What do you think about the unemployment situation?
Yeah, unemployment situation is a very bad situation. Of course, statistically, unemployment rate is increased from 3.8% before coronavirus crisis to 4.2% currently now. But I think that is a statistical unemployment rate. Different from the U.S., Korea, laborers are once employed are very hard to be fired. That means a very rigid labor market. Therefore, only 44.2% unemployment rate, totally different from the U.S. or other country interest rate. But actually, I think actual unemployed, including temporary layoff, inactive people to search jobs, etc., seems much more. Therefore, I think now Korean job market seems very bad situation.